Your cattleya orchid is trying to jump out of its pot, and that is something that cattleya orchids do a lot. It is nothing to worry about. You can see on this one it has climbed out, and I have tried to position it by turning it around and having the new growth grow towards the light, and hopefully have it try to turn back into the pot. So as you can see, its direction. That is the best way to solve this. It is not a problem. The roots on the outside might need a little bit more attention. They might dry and not grow as well, but if you have a good root system on the inside, then it's very easy. And remember, cattleya orchids love to be dry. So if you keep this dry, it'll do much better than wet. So if you suspect any root rot, do not repot. Only repot when you see new roots growing, especially on a cattleya orchid. They hate being repotted. We have to remember that these orchids grow on the sides of trees, so they're pretty used to going off a branch a little bit, going in a weird direction to try and experiment and see if it is better than the place it is currently in. These do not grow fast, and they take a long time to actually mature and develop and all of that. They bloom once a year mostly, so they have to be kind of picky on where they go. So they might send up a new growth somewhere, and if that doesn't work out, they'll use one of their other open eyes and put out a growth somewhere else, if that isn't ideal. Or if it's just not ideal for your looks, you just don't like how it looks, you can always turn the plant around, try and use the light to your advantage so the new growth grows more in that direction, so then over time it'll go back into the pot. I would recommend don't repot, let it settle in, give it a year, keep it dry. If you're worried about root rot, just let it dry out. Repotting isn't going to fix root rot in any way, it's just going to potentially stress the orchid out more because any of the good roots will be hurt and damaged, and cattleyas especially do not like having their roots disturbed. They will just die. So my biggest thing for root rot, just keep the potting medium dry. It'll do the exact same thing as it would if you were repotting, unless the potting medium is extremely broken down and it has turned into like dirt. But if you can see through the pot, see that there are still some healthy roots, see how wet the plant is overall, give it more light, let it dry, it'll probably be fine, and you're going to have a lot more success leaving it alone than repotting.